Hello guys, my name is Sam and welcome back to SWTOR Central, and in this video I'm going to be doing my final kind of like informational video or statement about what an influencer is. Now the reason I want to make this video is because there are a lot of people within our community who are completely misguided as to what an influencer actually is and what their purpose is for. So let me start right from the beginning. To become an influencer of Star Wars: The Old Republic, you have to do at least one of the following things. Be a streamer who streams Star Wars: The Old Republic consistently, a YouTuber who uploads Star Wars: The Old Republic content consistently, a blogger who uploads articles and news pieces consistently, or a podcast which also records their audio / podcasting stuff consistently. Now there probably is a couple of other ways, but if there is then I don't really know how to do them, but those are the ways that I know of. Okay, so now that we've accomplished how we can become an influencer, how do you actually become to be a part of the influencer program, which might be a little bit of a confusing way to explain that. However, let's say that you're doing one of those things that I've just listed out, then the chances are that you may be trying to contact Eric Musker, the community manager of Star Wars: The Old Republic. Or perhaps Eric Musker is trying to contact you. Basically, Eric Musker is the gateway to the influencer program. He's the one who gets you in, he's also probably the one who kicks you out. But what is the influencer program for though, Sam? The influencer program essentially isn't really for anything. Let me be completely honest with you here. The influencer program gives a said content creator the opportunity to receive things like codes and sub time to give away to their viewers, their fans, which is pretty much like the best benefit that we get, because it's awesome to do giveaways for the people that watch our content and watch our streams and listen to our podcasts and read our blogs. And obviously people like free stuff. However, before the influencer program existed, we had that stuff anyways. So once again, what does the influencer program give me? Well, other than codes and things like that to give away, I also get the opportunity to speak to, let's just say, Eric Musker, since he's at the forefront of it all, more directly than the average player. Now, some time ago, there was some devs post on the official forums talking about how influencers got the chance to give some direct feedback to the developers, which is more than true, because we did get to do that. And this is one of the other benefits, if you can call it a benefit, that we get, is that we can directly relay our feedback to Eric Musker, who can pass it on to relevant teams. Okay, so cool. That actually sounds pretty awesome, right? However, we had that before the influencer program existed. Okay, so next, this one is kind of exclusive to influencers, and this would be exclusive opportunities to show you guys some stuff early. You've seen brilliant examples of this on my YouTube channel before now when it comes to Uprisings and the teaser trailer for Crisis on Umbara. That is one of the things that we get to do with this influencer title. However, I still believe that the influencers are very underused in that regard. It's an entirely different topic, so I'll probably just leave that alone. But I'm sure you kind of just get the point there. Like, we can show you guys some stuff early if and when the opportunity pops up, which at the moment is pretty much once every blue moon. Okay, so excluding everything that I've just mentioned, there is only one other thing that we get with this influencer title, and that is going to be access to the closed test server. Now, because of a non-disclosure agreement, I can't actually say like what's on the PTS and, you know, all that other good juicy info which I'm sure you're after. Actually, our official statement is that the closed test server exists and that we are a part of it. So with this influencer title, we actually gain default access to these servers, let's say. And if that's still confusing for you, that basically means that at any given point in Star Wars: The Old Republic, we can access the CTS or PTS whenever we like. But obviously, if it's down, then we can't, because obviously it can be down from time to time. And if I'm being completely honest with you, I have not even been on the CTS in a very long time. And just once again here, I cannot tell you what is there. You'll just have to be patient on that one and see for yourself, when it finally comes to the live servers, of course. Okay, so everything that I've just listed is what an influencer gets, right? And the majority of it we had before there even was this influencer thing. Now, I'm sure some of you have already noticed that there is something that I've left out here, which is what I'm going to move on to now. But before I do so, what I want to say is that for all intents and purposes, the influencer program is essentially a title. That it literally is nothing more than just a title for people who have established themselves within the community. So like they've created content, People know them, people trust them as news sources, people are entertained when they watch their streams, and that kind of good stuff. Other than that, the influencer program is just a title, okay? That is pretty much it. It is a title. Oh, hey, you make YouTube videos and people watch you. Here, have a title. The rest of the stuff we already had, or at least a majority of it. Now, the next thing here that I want to talk about is the purpose of the influencer program. Now, what I believe to be the main purpose of the influencer program is promotion. Now, this stems from Eric Musker and or BioWare seeing their content creators and being like, hey, we want to help you guys out, and we're going to retweet your stuff, and we're going to host you on Twitch, and we're going to talk about you on our dev streams and maybe mention you on the forums, right? So promotion from BioWare / Star Wars Republic. That is like pretty much the main purpose of the influencer program, to be promoted by BioWare for playing their game. They help you to be noticed by the entire community. And that is pretty much it. So now that I've explained this, hopefully everybody watching is going to have a good picture of what an influencer is. Literally everything I've just said is exactly what an influencer is. The people who are a member of this influencer program are still the people they were before the program existed. Absolutely nothing has changed except to just gaining this title. Now, to just kind of dispel a couple of myths, I suppose, and one would be that if you want to be an influencer, then you have to be BioWare friendly and or non-vulgar. Now, I don't know where anybody heard this, because have you seen my content? Like, has anybody actually taken a step back and looked at my YouTube channel and been like, hey, I actually think this guy might not like Star Wars The Old Republic? The truth is that you can say anything that you want to say so long as you have common sense, okay? So you don't want to be saying things like, and I'm trying to give an example here which isn't going to be incredibly distasteful to this video, something like Eric Musker is a huge butthead, right? You can't go around saying something like that, but let's replace the word butt with a very harsh word which you can probably use your imagination to think of. Right, so obviously you don't want to go around saying that. So yeah, pretty much just common sense. Like, you can say anything you want. My content is not BioWare friendly if that's how we're going to be naming that. I'm definitely not cartel market friendly. I will always speak my mind with the devs. I won't be afraid to ever, you know, bring up the flaws of something, which I have done many times. So let me just say this to everybody watching. If you don't know what an influencer is after watching this video, leave a question in the comment section or visit me while I'm live streaming. I will be more than happy to talk you through it, because it is quite simple. And anybody who says differently from this video, and I'm gonna say it, is 100% wrong. So if whatever you've heard about the influencer program is different from what I've said in this video, then what you heard was incorrect information. So basically, just to sum it up for everybody, a little TLDR for you, the influencer program is just a title. We get stuff to give away to you guys, we get the chance to give some direct feedback sometimes, and sometimes we get to bring you some exclusive videos, which is like once a blue moon. We don't have to be like PG-13 or anything, we can speak our mind if and when we want to, obviously using common sense, which is sort of coincide with things like Twitch terms of service and YouTube terms of service and even Star Wars The Old Republic terms of service. Again, just common sense. So that's pretty much where I'm going to be ending this video. I know some people might find this video a little bit weird for me to upload, or maybe some of you are typing some kind of way to get at me in the comments. I don't know. The thing is, now I've made this video, I've kind of just said my piece, I suppose. So yes, just once again, if what you heard was different from this video, then what you heard was wrong. End of. Thank you guys for watching, and as always, I'll catch you in the next one.